Hi, my name is Mr. Schleutermann. I wanted to welcome everybody back to the 24-25 Creekside school year. And I want to let everybody know my name is Mr. Schleutermann, and I have your son or daughter for social studies. The purpose of this video is just a welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk you through my class quickly. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there and explain everything as far as the syllabus and how the class is broken up. So I do everything through Canvas for the most part, or through a social studies notebook. Okay. My main Canvas page looks like this. This is what your child or you will see during my class when they come in. This is my main part. So we have a few things on the main page, the course information, which I'll show you. It'll take you to modules, anything we do for Avid as far as language scripts and so on. The bell schedule, parent handbook is linked here. We also have 8th grade hall passes, which they use, class announcements. If you need to email me, you can email me directly out of this. I have my link for CNN 10 and any geography game. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into my course syllabus and get going. Again, my welcome to U.S. history with me, Eric Schleutermann. I'm in Creekside room 238. Phone number is there, 815-337-5200, extension 5259. My email is there as well. Our course objectives are pretty much plain and simple: to understand the developments which have impacted the United States from Civil War to current day, to become more knowledgeable of U.S. geography and how it led to the development of the United States and our position in the world, to understand citizenship, what it means to be a citizen of the United States, familiarize the students with the government of the United States with an emphasis on states' rights, expand the knowledge of current events and how they relate to the U.S. and the students, explain multiple causes and effects of historical events related to U.S. history, describe how economic decisions affect the well-being of individual businesses, society, and the U.S., and understand what it means for us to be a U.S. citizen, to be financially literate. Skills and topics to be covered. Obviously, we're going to be talking about history of the U.S., maps, charts analysis, the ability to make inferences about historical events, which we will do a lot of primary source documentation. We'll use the inquiry model in various units of study. We'll be providing opportunities to make evaluations and judgments on historical events and analyze primary and secondary historical sources. I use a variety of materials throughout. For me, American Journey is an older textbook we use. We do use Newsella articles. I use Edpuzzle for flipped learning. We use Discovery Learning. I'll use Pear Decks. We'll use Insert Learning, teacher created materials, and other historical videos and things that come up as they go. A lot of station work is what we have. Major units of study throughout the year: Civil War. We cover the Civil War. We cover Reconstruction, immigration and industrialization, Age of Imperialism and World War I, the Roaring Twenties and Great Depression, World War II, Civil Rights, Cold War, and current events. Here are the things that they're going to need for class. What they need is they're going to need a spiral notebook just for social studies. They'll need different colored pens. They'll need highlighters for when we do note taking. They're going to need colored pencils or markers, and probably 1 to 2 glue sticks would be very helpful. Everything that I do, I push out through Canvas. Students will receive a daily class announcement, which includes a lesson objective, and I call it the swab it, because students will be able to statement, and that's what they're going to be completing, the class kickoff, and then activities for class and homework that we have assigned on each day. And they will receive each one of these each day, or they will receive one of these each day with everything they have for class that they need. So if they're absent, they know what to do. Grading scale is pretty standard. It's 90, 80, 70, 60. It's right there. Grading procedures for me are as follows. I have my assessments for the overall grade, which are formative, which are quizzes, exit slips, Edpuzzles, which I use. Then we have summatives, which will be tests, projects, and other various forms. Tests and quizzes can always be retaken at teacher discretion, but need to be a part of a teacher-approved review process prior to retake. Okay. The other third of the other 30% of the grade is classwork and homework assignments. All classwork and homework assignments completed either during class or at home will also be part of this grade. For example, class kickoffs, Newsella articles, homework discussions, and so on. Throughout the year, they'll be required and keep to maintain a notebook, which becomes a working portfolio of things we do in class. That is kind of where we're at there. My homework policy is pretty straightforward. Assignments are expected to be turned in on time. Late work will always be accepted until the deadline set by me, which is at that point, it always can be done to demonstrate mastery and receive full credit as long as it's originally submitted on time to Canvas. If you're in a pull-out activity like band, chorus, orchestra, best buddies, and so on, at that point, it'll be up to your child to make up for it because it is their responsibility to check in with me before they go to whatever event they may have. They need to turn in the homework and get the assignments before heading to the activity. If you forget, again, they can utilize Canvas in the calendar to find out what they missed. When absent, students are expected to check Canvas for the work that they are missing. I do keep my Canvas grade book as well as Power School. They talk every night or every morning, I should say, at 4 a.m. So they're usually good to go. So I would say at that point, they can discuss the missing work with me during skills lab time before or after school. I'm always available during those times. Students also have a chance to make up work for each day of excused absence, special arrangements. If you know you're going to be gone ahead of time, you want to get me the dates and so on, I will do the best I can to get that information for you guys. Okay. So my course page, again, will look like this when the students come in, and here's what they see. They will see like the recent announcements that I put out, and this is what an announcement would look like. I've obviously got my Swabbits, so this is for the first day of school. Students will be able to identify the structure and makeup of Mr. Schleutermann's class, which is kind of what I'm doing in the video. And then identify how Mr. Schleutermann's class starts out each day. Okay, there's an agenda, and usually the CKO will be listed here, the activities that we're doing for the day, and any homework that is there. All right. Again, I come from, I've been teaching, this is my 28th year of teaching. I come from an extremely large family of 9 siblings. I have been teaching history for, it seems like forever, but I do it because I love it, not because I have to do it. And I love history like none other. So that's kind of where I leave it. I look forward to having your son or daughter in class each day. And as we move forward, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email, which is linked on my main page there, or by phone, which is also on the syllabus portion of my class as well. Thanks a lot. Have a fantastic day and have a great school year, and welcome back to Creekside.